Tonight I'm going to make a snake bean stir fry. You might want to try it. This is a snake bean. And tonight I'm going to pick one and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. All right, now we're going to make the snake bean stir fry. This is an easy recipe. It goes pretty quickly. So I would recommend that you chop everything up first before you start cooking. And this is what you're going to need. You're going to need one snake bean. It can also be worn as a necklace or scarf. It's remarkably pliable. Great. I've already cut up everything. This is about 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. It's about 2 inches of ginger, and it is 2 of the serrano peppers and a good handful of basil, sweet basil. You also add 1 pepper, a sweet pepper, 1/2-inch pieces. You're also going to need some soy sauce, some rice vinegar, and a bit of sesame oil. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is make up our sauce. And it's basically equal parts soy sauce, roughly 2 tablespoons, vinegar, 1 part of the sesame oil. You can add a little bit of sugar into this if you want to, just to add a little depth. But I'm having a very kind of a sweet entree with this, so I'm just making it more straight. All right, now we're just going to cut the snake bean up into about 1/2-inch pieces on the diagonal. Let's take a look at what they look like on the inside. See? If it was bigger, you could peel it and scoop out the inside, but this is not too big. So I'm just slicing it into like diagonal pieces, roughly 1/2-inch or a little bit smaller.
Look how beautiful the skin is.
Isn't it pretty?
Don't put
your finger there. It is gorgeous skin, and it's really soft. It's just a beautiful, it doesn't look anything like what you think it's going to look like growing, but it's a beautiful plant. All right. The snake bean has a flavor that's a little bit of a cross between a cucumber and a bean. But it's not a bean. It's a gourd, as I've said many times before. It's a very delicate flavor on this thing. I mean, it looks so strange, but you think, oh gosh, it would be tough. But it's really tender, and the flavor is quite delicate. So you can make it into a curry. I'm just going to do a little stir fry and make it as a side dish for our main dish that we're having, which is a pork and mushroom stir fry. Okay, let's go cook. Coat the bottom of this pan. If you have a wok, use a wok, but I don't have a wok here in the farmhouse. And I'm just going to start by adding the ginger. It's going to be very smoky. The hot pepper and the garlic. Oops, a little bit of that basil went in, but that won't hurt. I'm just going to season the pan with that. I've got the washing machine going in the back, so if you hear a funny noise, that's what that is. So next we're going to add in the snake beans. Also, the peppers. This is a very quick thing to do. I'm going to stir fry it around. Make sure it all gets coated with the oil. It does smell good, doesn't it? Real world cooking. A jumper. It's a jumper. Next, I'm just going to pour the sauce in. Woo! See how soft it's getting? Yeah, beautiful. It smells great. Finally, we're just going to throw on the basil. Turn off the heat. Give it a stir. And that's all you have to do to make it. Oh my God, they're saying she's being creepy in the background. And we will eat a very good